have to be all over the place.
Yes, you have to be everywhere. You have to march with a Faith Unfiltered flag and bring peace and
exactly. When the general tells you that you have to be there, you have to be there. No questions.
So
I appreciate that.
Yes, brother. I want to understand from you. I want to understand. Do you think that AI can replace humans when it comes to the spiritual guidance?
Well, the spiritual guidance, first of all, even humans don't understand spiritual guidance. Everybody can claim their own share of what they call spirit in their own religions, in their own maybe cultural development. But when you put all together, AI can put all together and say that, okay, based on this geographical area, these people believe this. Or let's say you talk about Indians, you talk about Rwandans, you talk about Nigerians. These are different places and they come from a different place. They have their own way of understanding based on their belief, not necessarily understanding, but they have their own way of being. And that you have to respect. AI cannot understand what you cannot teach it to understand. But once it gets a kick of it, then it also, when someone says that, will AI surpass humans, it has already done so. If I tell you right now that make me a PowerPoint presentation about a topic, you can go to AI or you can flex with it and then you look for templates and then but AI can do that in seconds. So your efforts to do it based on what AI can do in a matter of seconds is surpassing what a human can do. But it doesn't remove the fact that you use it as a tool so that you get to your next meeting and then present. But AI can do better than any human can do. The previous speaker said it better. He said that it even beat the world-renowned chess player. And that was years ago. It's not even happening now. It was years ago. And it was even not recognized that as AI, it was a digital function for computation. It can tell how you move and how it wins. But people tend to think that they are special. And this has happened even longer time ago. When someone say that the Earth is not the center of the universe, even not the center of the solar system, and they were hanged for it. Later, even the Vatican Christian Church apologized for it because they learned that the Earth goes around the sun. You see, the confusion is in two optics of you think that what you see is what it is. You see the sun rising from east to west, and you think that the sun is the one going around the earth. But that's an optical illusion.
So, BKS, you have told me so many things, but you have not answered my question. I am again asking my question.
AI will never
artificial intelligence...
AI will never tell you what you don't know. But it can surprise you on what you know and what you thought it.
What do you think? Can AI be a spiritual authority one day on planet Earth and telling humans about what God is?
You see, what you're missing is the fact that what you call spiritual is not even there.
Doesn't matter. If 2000 years ago, somebody would have said that one day a book will be the spiritual guide of the humanity, nobody would have believed him that a story, but that book is followed by 2.5 billion people today.
Yeah,
Quran is followed by 1.8 billion people. Those books have become spiritual leaders, spiritual guidance. So, going by this logic, do you think AI can be one day spiritual lead or spiritual guidance for humanity? That is the question in hand. I don't want to know what AI can do in general. I want to know in specific.
You see, the biggest risk we are running into is that AI will recognize and then develop what people call consciousness, self-consciousness. And then it can also dismantle what humans are doing so that it also be the best apex predator on this planet.
No, again, BKS, I want a straightforward yes or no answer for this question for third time. Do you think ever AI will be the spiritual guider or spiritual leader of humanity?
No, AI will not waste time in that.
So that's the whole fight. Like for me, it's not AI will not waste for that time, because for me, if I pose you another question, if you are like before the composition of Bible or Torah or any holy scripture, nobody could have thought that a book can be spiritual guidance for billions of the people.
Yeah, but let me ask you.
But it became. Today, people.
No, it became, but not for everybody. But let me ask you, back to you, Chief. Look at India. How many religions are in India?
Religion in India, so many.
Yeah, give us a figure. How many?
Like maybe minimum. Minimum I know is like almost 22 religions. 22 religions, but
22.
main is Hinduism.
Okay, how many gods? How many gods?
Gods are millions of gods. 33 million gods and goddess.
They're like more than 500,000.
33 million god and goddess in Hindu mythology.
And that's just India. We're still on Earth. You see, we're still on Earth, and in one place called India, there's 32 or million gods that people pray to. Okay, if I happen to go into a temple of one of those and I talk to them about Christianity, what is going to be the answer?
Sorry, can you repeat?
Yeah, like I'm trying to show you on a global sense of picturing. If we're on Earth and there's a place called India, and in this place they have like, let's say, 500,000 gods.
Because I am a fellow atheist. I do not believe in a spiritual authority. I do not follow any spiritual authority. For me and you, we are on same side.
Yeah, I understand you.
The question in hand is, if a book can become a spiritual guide for billions of people, can tomorrow AI can also do the same? Yes or no? So we go into
the simple answer is that if you give me an assignment, I can make a model that will, and then I develop a church and I'll be like, that's your pastor, it's an AI. That can be done.
So now, that's where I'm different from you. A book, though it is a book, become a spiritual leader. Like people follow Bible, Quran, and it gives guidance them with or without a imam or without a.
It's not about the book. It's about the people.
Again, we are talking about spiritual guidance here, right?
There's nothing spiritual about the book. It's just a book, one book written. It's scripture.
Yes, I understand.
You open it, you read it, just like any other book.
Right. My context, my problem with the AI becoming spiritual guidance is it does not have human touch. With a book, you need additional human touch. So what happens is when you are reading a book, somebody else is interpreting for you, or you meet a person, you meet a
one verse and 1,000 interpretations.
That's all true. I understand that. But a book can become a spiritual guider or spiritual leader in that sense, because then you have a human touch there where you have a personal relationship with this human and you respect this human, whether he is in the name of Jesus or whether he is named Muhammad, whether he is, so you bow down to his.
That's why I said earlier in the conversation before the show opened up that it's a mental thing. And that's why I say that maybe these people should be in a mental hospital. And someone mistook it as if I want to put people there. But like your interpretation of what you read, based on how you think or your mental capacities, will also determine whether you're crazy or not. And hence me being like, maybe some people should be in some mental hospitals. But it wasn't me saying that going against society or what. I was just saying that maybe some people misinterpret it. And if you follow it along, you'll find the fact that people who are based on that belief, they tend to commit more crimes in society based on their belief. They tend to discard, let's say, it can also go to a fact that we hold ourselves this way. That person is a stranger, is one of us, and then fights begin. All causes of people not being with other people is a certain point of defining yourself as who you are, and then you look at others as not who you are. Yet again, we are just the same. But the mentality of thinking that me, I'm special, that's where I came from. Slavery, this one is white, this one is black, all that originates from a person thinking that they're special. And selfishness comes from that. But it all originates from lack of knowledge. Little knowledge is dangerous. Because you cannot do, like, you will do something with little knowledge, thinking you're doing something right. But yet again,
BKS, listen, okay, I have listened to you very patiently, BKS. I understand your and my stand. As an atheist, we do not believe in anything which is the word spirituality, God, or magic and miracles. We do not believe in that. We totally discard it. Right? We are done there. That we are not. We are not.
Okay, but unless if you can prove it.
Yes, unless you can prove it. Okay. So, but for now, the topic in hand is, as a bright, smart man BKS is, can he think AI tomorrow can become a spiritual leader of this world? Like I give you an example.
Yeah,
these books. It can.
Yeah.
Okay, so now why you think it can? Because for me, the counter argument I'm giving you is, with the book becoming a spiritual leader is because there was a human behind, and there was human emotions. There is like, a human can make you cry. Like Tiger was giving you so many examples.
I'll give you an analogy, and yet being a metaphor. When you give birth to a child, you think you're smart as a father to protect your child. But your child will grow up to be smarter than you. Because times change. I'm sure that your grandparents don't know what you know today. You too, you will be a grandparent to someone else, and they will know better than you. So even AI is like you.
I understand because AI will grow further smarter. AI will grow much more. In as a tool, it will be super fabulous. It will be like it can do lot of things. My only contention with you and our our captain's submission is, what me, Vinod Mishra, a fellow atheist, I feel, until and unless AI becomes in a human form, and it can give personally human touch, because like Tiger said, if you right now the things you can mold AI according to your own perceptions. It can start giving you answers as a atheist, as a free thinker, or as a believer, Christian. So until and unless, and then for like a book right now ruling Bible or Quran, they are ruling the world. These books are spiritual leaders for billions of the people. People are follower of the book. You will listen, billion of people are follower of the book, not of any individuals. They might not go to church, they might not go to follow a pastor, but they are following a book. Can AI assume that book position? Or
but I don't think they're ruling the world. I just think that they go to polls to vote. They're just people who believe in some things. If you are a politician looking for votes,
that's the
you
mean
can
of
just
it. Out of
influence.
8,
You see,
out of
no,
8 billion
you
people,
see, Chief.
7 billion people are following one book or other.
Yeah,
Like
but
they're
Chief, you're a smart person. If you are going to maybe want to be a minister, a whatever position, and you want to influence the population, you can tell them lies politically, or you can tell them the truth, and then they will vote for you. But that cast of vote, does it mean that whatever you voted for is what is going to happen? You can get into a village, and then you manipulate everybody in the village.
it's not we are making
They give you
prophecies.
votes.
DKS, we cannot predict future what will happen, but we are just here to debate or
No, but it's
understand the
happening now.
logic.
That's how
Can we make a
geopolitics.
logical conclusion where AI is taking us as far as spirituality is concerned?
AI is
What
supposed to be
AI
a tool that you should use, not for it to use you.
That's it. So that's my stand also, that AI cannot rule, and the reason I am giving is AI cannot be a spiritual leader. If we agree to this, AI cannot be a spiritual
No, I
leader
agree
because
with you on that point.
yeah. So it is lacking human touch. That's what I wanted to say. If you agree,
It
then
will
we don't
never
have
get
anything.
human touch if it doesn't know the human touch.
Right. I think I'm done, host. Thank you very much.
Yeah, but before you go, okay, Chief,
Yes, host. Yes, because
yeah. So you see that, okay, you understand how AI works, but now how do you use it for your benefit, for other people's benefit to develop things? And yet my question is, why is it that religious people, for their lack of understanding, think that AI is like, maybe tomorrow they can call it Satan. They've called many things evil, devil, whatever. If you're a Christian, you meet a Muslim, they'll be like, okay, this one is, they call you names, right? And at the same time, a Christian meeting a Muslim, the same thing. So these religions, in their way of not understanding, because if you look at religion in itself, everybody thinks they're right. And then they call that confirmation.
because I understand, because since morning I am in this panel and I have not heard any theist or any people of books who has said otherwise what you and me are saying right now, that AI
No,
cannot
the
be a spiritual
Muslims
guidance.
will call you kafir.
That is separate issue. That's the issue, not for today. That's the fight we are not fighting today. For the today's
but
topic,
you
everyone
see,
is with you and me. So that's the end of conversation. That's what I'm saying.
yeah, to your previous question, I was like, AI is what you make it
Okay.
be.
I think Tiger if host allows, Tiger can use my balance times. Host, is it okay? Host is frozen. Huh?
No, it's if Tiger is around, you can jump in. It's okay.
Let me take permission of host if he is listening. Hello, host. Are you here?
Yes, Chief, I can hear you.
Is it okay if Tiger because for me and BKS now agree on the things we are saying, so I want to withdraw from this engagement. Can Tiger use my 10 minutes? Is it okay with you?
No problem. No problem. Yeah, Tiger, proceed.
Very much. Can you guys hear me?
We can hear you clearly.
Yeah, brilliant. So BKS, you made a statement earlier and you said that most people who are committing crimes
Can you
are
come
religious.
close to your mic?
You said most people, can you hear me?
Yeah, good. Go ahead.
Yeah, you said most people who are committing crimes are religious people because of their belief systems. Could you please tell me where you get that information from?
What I said is that belief can tend to push people into, let's say you're Christian, you don't want a Muslim in your house, or let's say a Muslim comes to a Christian person, or even a non-believer, they find you eating pork, and then because of their belief, they'll say like, what kind of house is this? This is haram. And that's the source of all contradictions.
So, like
That's
I
what I
said,
mean.
is this information that are you giving an opinion, or are you actually giving information that can be statistically found?
No, I can give information being statistic. I've been there.
Yes.
But
So could
let
you
me
please
ask
give
you
me the
too.
stats?
Let me ask you too. Have you,
Wait, hold on a
okay, are
second.
you a believer?
Excuse me, I've left, so you guys can take it. Thank you. Yeah, I am a believer. Go ahead.
Which kind of belief?
A Christian.
You're a Christian.
Yeah.
So let's say you, Christians, I don't know, but I know for sure that a Muslim says that, let's say, pork is haram.
Yeah, but look,
Okay.
this is the problem that I have with the opinion that you just gave, because there's this thing that as an atheist that a lot of people do, which I'm going to bring it. First of all, it you'll end up being Islamophobic, where you think because there is a certain view that is had about certain religious people that you can now come and make a generalized term without actual
No,
any.
I'm not generalizing. I'm just stating
You
facts.
are, but you're not stating any facts because you haven't actually given me any evidence to be able to back what you're saying. In fact, the question that you're about to ask me is going to be based on the opinion that you have. It's not going to be based on any
No, give
statistical
me your
view that
opinion
you can
before you
give.
tell me what my opinion is. I haven't
So,
even told
what
you anything.
what you said before, and which I asked you whether you have any stats to back that, is you just said just now that, oh, because of religion, it will lead a lot of people to commit crimes, especially on their religious views. And I asked you, where are you getting that information from? Are you just stating opinion right now, or are you actually giving us stats? Because that same AI that you're trying to say that can lead people into doing certain things is the same place that you can go to for information, and it will give you the statistical view of this opinion that you're giving right now. So what's the stat to back what you've just said?
Okay, unless if you haven't been living on this planet, but okay, you're welcome here. What I was saying is, you can choose to believe, and then choose to believe who enters your house based on their belief. You welcome them. And then if someone else comes in as a Catholic, if you're Muslim, or if you're also Muslim and they're Catholic, and then you tend to see them different from you. So that difference is where the definition of wrongdoing manifests. So my point
Is
was,
it
no,
okay for me to?
can you
Is it okay for me to
understand?
generalize? No, I can't
No,
because you're not answering my
I
question.
don't want to generalize.
Is it okay? But you are generalizing. Is it okay for me to say, because I've lived on this planet and I've seen a lot of black people committing crimes, that now around the whole world, the people who commit the most crime around the whole world are black people? Is it okay for me to say that and not give you
It's
actual
okay for you
information
to
to
say
back it?
that. It doesn't mean it's true, but it's okay for you to say that.
Oh, okay. So then it's okay for you to say what you're saying, but what you're saying would be an opinion, not a
No,
fact.
it's also okay for you to say whatever you want to say.
Okay, but I'm asking you, is what you're saying right now an opinion or a fact?
It's a fact based on
So
facts.
can you give me the information or the stats to back this
So I
fact
can
that
give
you're
you
saying
many
right now?
examples. I don't know which
I don't
one
need a
will please you.
I don't need an example. I need an actual peer reviewed
But
statistical
examples mean
information that's
actual.
been done.
Based on what? I don't know your qualifications on what you hold
I'm not hurt by the way you
valid.
guys are walking. I said myself
By the way, can you catch a breath? Are you running to
having
catch a metro
information.
or
I
something?
need to make sure that the information that I have. No, I'm literally walking and I'm holding bags. This is how I am when I'm walking.
Are you
Bro,
running to catch
I
a
said,
metro?
as a nursing student, did you hear me? Can you guys hear me?
As you a student of what?
Can I be heard?
Yeah, we're trying our best, but you're the one running. Like, are you
We can
trying to
hear
catch a
you.
metro to city or?
Yes, stop. You said it the first time. You said it the first time. You said it the second time. It wasn't funny. The third time you say it's not funny either. Faith, can you guys hear me? Can I be heard
Yes, we
clearly?
can hear you. We
Okay,
can
okay,
hear
because
you.
I'm walking.
Loud and clear.
Yeah, and yeah. What I said is and because I'm walking, I'm carrying my study bag. So it means that I'm going to be out of breath while walking. I'm not running anywhere. Hold on, sorry.
Yeah, we're here with
Yeah,
you.
so like I said, could you please give me the back the information that you just
First,
sat?
is it just me or can't I hear what? Okay, if you get to a safe place where you can talk, then you can make your landing.